Yo, I am blown away by this, man, because RIP, holy shit. This dude was a legend. I mean, hip hop is really losing some people, man. You gotta start giving them damn flowers. You guys and girls.
Spins around, you recognize this sound, well it's the underground. You
Yo,
know we're down with what you like. With
what you like. This is my joint.
Usually on the serious tip. Check it out. Tonight we're gonna flip the trip and let it all hang.
Not tonight. Not to like.
Yo, we wanna know how many people in the flow. Well, just let yourselves know.
No, what you like. So listen, man. Shock. RIP. Again, I always stress, this is why I stress, that there's so many legends in this rap shit. People who have come out with some amazing music. Yeah, they might have had one, two, three, four great songs, but that doesn't mean that you can't discount what they did and you can't just not mention them or not give them their flowers. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's so irritating to me when I see these lists. That's why I keep going at these dudes, right? And of course, the trolls and the bots get mad, but the reality of the matter is what I'm saying is real shit. You know what I'm saying? You guys are desperate to put these whack ass new niggas who have no passion, who have no skill, who have nothing to tell you, no, interesting spin on rap, who don't even care about it, honestly. Like, you hear the music and you know they do not care, right? And you want to put them on some goofy list. Meanwhile, you have legends that gave their lives for hip hop. I don't think people understand. People gave their lives for this hip hop shit. Literally. You know what I'm saying? With some of these deaths, literally gave their lives to this hip hop culture. And then some, it's like aspects of their lives. They decided they're like, they could have had this great job at a particular time. They could have, gone and married the girl of their dreams or the guy of their dreams or whatever and went, nah, I gotta go into this rap shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, you know what I mean? People have made decisions, huge game changing life decisions just to feed this art form that we call hip hop. So of course, like, I'm close to it and I don't like seeing these like pathetic little lists, and then of course now the Shock has passed, it's going to be the fake love for 15 seconds. Oh, I'm a big Shock G fan, I know all this stuff, blah blah, I was just bumping Shock, he a legend, fuck out of here. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. When it comes to Shock G, I don't know a whole lot about him, but he was someone that to me was kind of interesting and mysterious. But I mean, I just listened to Do What You Like. That was my shit. That song, I think I didn't hear it when it came out because I was too young. So I definitely heard it after the fact. But I mean, I heard it like, 15 years ago or something like that. Humpty Dance was the one I heard in a while, like in the early 2000s. I think I heard it at like the club, because again, this is what was great about going out back in the day, man. DJs would just throw off, they would throw in stuff that you should know, type of thing, or you should party to, and you see people partying and you're like, yo, what is this song? I never heard this song before. This shit is ill. So that's when I heard about Digital Underground and all that stuff. And the Humpty Dance is cool. I love the Humpty Dance, but Do What You Like is really me. That's like my joint. You know what I mean? And I say that this is a prime example of, you don't see songs like that anymore in hip hop, and that shows you just how far this game has fallen. Because everyone's taking themselves so fucking seriously. Like, when you look at the era in which people were dropping the best music, you had it all. You had like the gangster stuff, you had the comedy, you know what I'm saying? You had the positive shit. Like, that's really the essence of this hip hop stuff, is all these different personalities, right? And you pick a personality, you pick that one that represents you the closest, ultimately. And you say, okay, I'm going to be the best of this personality, or one of the best of this personality, and exhibit it. Because that was what's so powerful about this hip hop shit, is that it shows all the essence of black men and women and how we feel and think about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you don't see people just having a good time and like, not afraid to laugh at themselves or laugh in general, and really put together a good song, not like, oh, ha ha ha, he, some bullshit stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about like, these are dope songs, right? Do What You Like is a dope record, a classic song. The beat is fucking killer. The rhymes are dope. Like, the whole thing is lyrical. It's more lyrical than anything y'all niggas is talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. That is missing. And it's a shame, man. So RIP to Shock. Shock G, like I said, I don't really know his material like that. And it's so funny because I remember like a year or two ago, I was like, man, I need to listen to more Digital Underground. and just dig into their stuff. But you know, and I did try. I think it was Sex Packets, if that was the album. I did try to listen to some of it, and it wasn't like, you know, outside of the main songs, I wasn't like blown away by it. I think the songs were cool, but I wasn't like whoa. But I did listen to some of it, and then I just kind of forgot to like go back to it. But "Do What You Like" is a song that I've been playing. I've loved that record for a long time. And Shock G, I always say, like, is someone that people don't really talk about, man. Like, he did some stuff for Pac that I really liked. Obviously, did I Get Around? Because that's a, you know, he was close to Pac, Digital Underground. But I'm trying to see, there was another beat that Shock G did for Pac that I really fucking love. Because he was a producer too, and that's what I always thought was really dope about the dude. Come on, man. Let me look this up. Ugh. And you know, he never really did interviews too. At least I didn't see them, and that was kind of sad to me, honestly. Because now it's like, I would have loved to hear his perspective on Pac and stuff like that. Like, I mean, he did talk it a little bit here and there, but he never really put it out there. So that's a huge shame. That's a huge shame. Let's see. What are the stuff? Strictly 4. Did he do anything on Strictly 4 other than I Get Around? Shock G. And you put D-Flow Production Squad. That's funny. But really, that's a Shock D thing. I'm trying to think. There's got to be a song by him that I really liked that he did production-wise. You know, there's some guys, Johnny J, that people don't really talk about that did some great stuff for Pac. I'm looking through the list here. Shock G did. This is on the Me Against the World album. The Me Against the World album, by the way, Old School is my favorite joint on there. So, and that was done by Soul Shock, and I always thought that that's like one of Pac's best songs, easy top 5. Now, All Eyes on Me, Shock produced something on here, didn't he? I'm trying to remember. Oh, it was, I guess I was confusing him with Johnny J. Johnny J did some real like hot Pac joints, man. Okay, so just Humpty Dumpty, you know, the Humpty Dumpty dance or whatever, and I Get Around, which is, again, classic. I heard that at the clubs, and that's when I was like, oh, I got to check this out. So, yeah, man, I don't know a whole lot about Shock G, to be honest with you, in terms of his music. You know, if you are, you know, more knowledgeable than me, please, like, put me on, because, like, I only know, like, a couple of his stuff, you know, and I meant to dive into it and just never got around to it. So, yeah, big loss, man. You know, these hip-hop guys are starting to pass away like that, man. And that's the thing with hip-hop. Like, if you don't document this shit, because this stuff was genius. A lot of these guys these were geniuses. You know what I mean? We don't want to have people pass away, and then, of course, the casuals and the vultures step in and start rewriting history, because that's exactly what they're going to do. And that's why it's a shame that, you know, some of these elder statesmen, people who've really contributed to this culture, are dying and passing away, because it's just leaving space for people, the compromise, the coons, the vultures, the wiggers, to just step in and be like, oh, you know, this is what hip hop's actually about, blah blah, and you can't defend it, right? Anyway, peace.